Hear that? That's music from the show that revolutionized musical theater. And tonight, its national tour is coming to Salisbury. Of course, I'm talking about Cats performing at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center, and that is where we find Delmarva Life's Brian Spiros. Brian, take it away.
Well, Lisa, the show is set to kick off in a matter of hours. As a matter of fact, last-minute preps are being done on the stage here in the arena at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center, but we can't show you that. It's a secret. For those of you coming down to the show tonight, you'll get to see the stage. And I'm actually joined now by Chaz Woolcott, who is one of the cast members of Cats. And explain to people first and foremost who your character is and who they are in the show.
Okay, I play the magical Mr. Mistopheles, and he's this little kitten who has magic powers. And I think each cat in the show has their own unique traits that make them stand out in the tribe of cats. Mine is that he can conjure up magic tricks. He may or may not be called upon to save the day in the show and kind of turn things around for the cats later on in the show. So he gets to use his magic tricks and his dance moves and everything to, you know, further the plot that we have and make sure everything's A-okay. I can't give away the whole secret.
People will get to see it when they're coming down tonight. For you, briefly explain to us, because you have an interesting story, how you got to this point doing this.
I've been dancing my entire life. My mom and dad taught swing dancing when they taught, that's how they met, and they got me into it when I was very little, so I started cha-chaing. My mom says I cha-cha'd before I could walk. I'm not so sure about that. But
it worked in your favor.
Yeah, so I cha-cha'd, danced since I was a baby, and kept taking dance classes, went to college for dance, auditioned for Cats. It's just kind of like a lifelong dream, so I'm here and touring the world now doing Cats, so it's amazing.
You know, Cats is revered world-round. It was on Broadway here in the U.S. for nearly 20 years. What is it like for you to be part of this show?
It really comes full circle for me. When I was about 7, I think, I saw the show on tour in my hometown, and I walked out and said, "Mom, I want to play Mr. Mistopheles," which I think a lot of little kids say because he's kind of a fun character, but I was determined. I started taking more dance classes, and I kind of never looked back. And so when I actually auditioned for it, I made myself very nervous by saying, "I've wanted this since I was 7, and I have to get this job. I have to get this job." And I guess maybe that worked out because I ended up getting it.
And you got it. It just goes to show if you want something bad enough in life, you can get it.
Work for it.
Real quick, you guys are on the road. You're traveling all over. After this, you're going to New Hampshire. What is it like for you guys to be, traveling constantly and going from city to city, town to town? Besides
performing, I think my second favorite thing is to travel. So I love it. I love playing big cities. We get to play some amazing cities on tour. We play Chicago and San Diego and Seattle and some wonderful towns, and then we get to play little places that maybe have never seen Cats before, and those are actually my favorite because the audiences, when you see Cats for the first time, it's magical. I mean, like I was that 7-year-old kid in the audience that just idolized everything that happened on stage. So I think that it's so fun for me to play little towns or smaller venues that never seen Cats before. Maybe only Cats has ever come through one time, so most of the audience has never seen it before. Those are my favorite. It's such a fun experience to see all these different cities and see all the different audiences.
And people here tonight when they come to Salisbury are definitely going to like it.
I've never been here before. I'm very excited. I can't wait.
You'll be pleased with the people. Chaz, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Now, for more information on the musical Cats or other events going on at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center, you can log on to our website, delmarvalife.com. Now, Lisa, it's the moment we've been waiting for. It's our Oprah moment here. We get to give a giveaway, although it's not a car or anything like that. But 2 members of our studio audience are each going to get a pair to tonight's performance of Cats. Now, I understand we have to pick a number 1 through 24. I'm going to have Chaz pick a number.
13 is my lucky number.
13 and 7's my lucky number. So numbers 7 and 13.
All right, we're looking for numbers 7 and 13 in our studio audience. Who has either of those numbers? Woo! You're going to see Cats tonight. And there's the other one. Congratulations. Got your tickets right here.
Congratulations to the winners.
Yes, very good. Well, up next on Delmarva Life, we're going to dip into the Delmarva Life mailbag. It's almost been, believe it or not, 2 months since the show's launch. We'll hear from you, our viewers, next. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.